in studio coming up at 8 o'clock. It's not too late for you to tell a friend that we here playing the music of Shuga. She won the 2009 Rising Star competition in Jamaica. This one I'm going to play, it's called Cease and Settle out of Shuga, coming from her album that's coming up called Journey. Listen carefully.
Sugar pan another one. More you listen to me song. Alright then, hey. A long time me day a country and I hold it. Them tell me say me I figure what don't figure make it. So me enter rising star and me win it. Then me put my foot in and they water.
Where's the Robert? See?
Right now I mash me come for mash me come for
mash it. Mash it up.
All the ghetto youths where you keep up a habit. Hey, me come for mash me come for mash me come for mash it. Girls with 2 man me a beg you no fi stop it. Tell them fi cease and settle and calm. Cause a pure madness me see a go on. Tell them fi cease and settle and calm. I make me all good vibes over the lawn. Again, cease and settle and calm.
This one's called Cease and Settle out of Shuga. Penthouse artist. Big up yourself, Donovan Jermaine.
I make me all good vibes over the lawn. Me hear woman about say she splitting a two. Every now and then I'm money.
Yes, Danny Pessoa. Yes, I want to big up all the Cornwall crew and the fish fry coming up tomorrow. Yeah, it's not too late to get your tickets. Danny's in the house representing Cornwall College. Mikey Hilton, Charles, you're large. Big up yourself. Cease and Settle. Shuga. Girls with 2 man, me a beg you no to stop it. Tell them fi cease and settle and calm. Cause a pure madness, me see a one. Tell them fi cease and settle and calm. I make me all good vibes over the lawn. Again, cease and settle and calm. Cause a pure madness, me see a one. Tell them fi cease and settle and calm. I make me all good vibes over the lawn. A long time me day a country and I hold it. Them tell me say me I figure what don't figure make it. So me enter rising star and me win it. Then me put my foot in the water. Big artist this one. Wanna big up Bridget out of Kingston. Nice to have you. All the kings and kings crew. Tell them fi cease and settle and calm. Cause a pure madness me see a one. Tell them fi cease and settle and calm. I make me all good vibes over the lawn. Again, cease and settle and calm. Cause a pure madness me see a one. Tell them fi cease and settle and calm. I make me all good vibes over the lawn. Tell them fi cease and settle and calm. Cause a pure madness me see a one. Tell them fi cease and settle and calm. I make me all good vibes over the lawn. Again, cease and settle and calm. Cause a pure madness me see a one. Tell them fi cease and settle and calm. I make me all good vibes over the lawn. Tell them fi cease and settle and calm. Cause a pure madness me see a one. Tell them fi cease and settle and calm. I make me all good vibes over the lawn. Again, cease and settle and calm. Cause a pure madness me see.
Now we come for deal with it, Saint Jamaica.
Another Shuga. I-Trees medley.
Black woman, ooh, black woman, like me you struggle long. Your trouble of life's roughest road, we bear the heaviest load.
Marcus Ouja,
To be someone to belong,
you know.
put your never in your mile on the half furlong.
Don't give up now, just pray for strength now. To you I'll dedicate my song.
La 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 la.
I3's medley, Outer Shuga. Remember, she comes to you live and direct in 20 minutes.
Marcus Ouja.
Jamix.
Tribulation, why? What have I done? Tribulation. Tribulation, why? What have I done? Tribulation. Tribulation, why? What have I done? Tribulation. Tribulation, why? What have I done? Tribulation.
Wanna big up all the first time listeners to Jamix. Nice to have you. This is the music experience.
Tribulation without a reason. Everything's got time and spell, and they've got seasons. There's no resurrection without a crucifixion, and there's no liberty without humility. And if you turn the world upside down, you couldn't make it no better. No, no, no. Wall of affliction gets so high, you couldn't scale it with no ladder. Hey, could go below, couldn't go around. You've got to face it, my brother. It's good for your sister. Trying something else is like jumping from the frying pan straight into the fire. Straight into the fire. Straight into the fire. Tribulation, why? What have I done? Tribulation. Tribulation, what have I done? Tribulation. Tribulation, why? What have I done? Tribulation. Tribulation, what have I done? Tribulation.
Greetings, this is Anthony Mario in tune to Marcus Ouja.
It's easy to remember, but so hard to forget the day you walked out of my life.
Jamix.
I thought you'd be in
What
paradise.
a tune, nice.
By the way you made so much noise and follow all your silly friends' advice.
The voice of
But
Shuga.
baby, now you're boxing over here and you're boxing over there. You're boxing.
Wanna big up
all
World
over
Reggae Promotion.
the place,
Nice to have you
baby.
tuning in World
You're
Reggae
boxing
Promotion.
over here and you're boxing over there. You're boxing all over the place, baby. If you were the type of man who would face reality, baby, you'd be right here with me, baby. You shouldn't throw away your stick before you cross the water.
Jamix.
Remember that new broom only sweep clean, baby. But the old broom knows the corner. So baby, you must remember, all that glitters is not gold, my baby. You're boxing over here and you're boxing over there. You're boxing all over the place, baby. Yeah, you're boxing over here and you're boxing over there. You're boxing all over the place, baby. You're boxing all over town. It's easy to remember, but so hard to forget. The
Marcus
day
Ouja.
you walked out of my life,
Jamix.
baby. I thought you'd be in paradise by the way you made so much noise and follow.
Yes, Camille B, Sugar Sweet. When she come online, I'm gonna tell you about her comment. The voice of Sugar.
You're
begin extraction with the king, Marcus Ouja.
Sometimes we have to talk for those who can't talk. Yeah, you hear me, Mr. Man? Listen to the message, but don't shoot the messenger.
Argument done.
Hello, Mr. Government. This is a call from
This is called Dear Mr. Government. Listen carefully.
Poor people elect you.
Message music. Wanna big up Bossman JT, South PhD.
Their faith with we empty plates. Hungry and stress is a bad combination. Minimum wage can't quench starvation. How we survive is a miracle. Nothing not changed since we voted for you. Oh, Lord. Right now the problems of the poor is not knocking on the rich man door. And me, I tell you, say, as long as we pocket them insecure, things won't be peaceful anymore. Dry your crocodile tears, Mr. Government. How we have faced it for years, Mr. Government. Can't see the promises you claim, say you implement. Boy, but white squall, they up and repeat. Look how long sufferation a ball out. And we are search, but we can't find no way out. We have hope, but we're living in doubt.
This is a strong message.
But we can't take the
I love this one from Shuga.
Oh, Lord, oh God. Right now the problems of the poor is not knocking on the rich man door. Me, I tell you, say, as long as we pocket them insecure, oh God, things won't be peaceful anymore. So stop one like you're blind or you don't know what I want. Hungry belly can never keep calm when the youth them need something to consume. Head I go roll if them choose to use them wrong tool. Hey, where the look at them come from? We want no tell we who breed the criminals. If it's illegal importation, who clear them or is it accidental? Tell we, cause right now the problems of the poor is not knocking on the rich man door. And me, I tell you, say, as long as we pocket them insecure,
The voice of Shuga.
things won't be peaceful.
Dear Mr.
anymore.
Government, this one is a deep.
Oh God, right now the problems of the poor is not knocking on the rich man door. And me, I tell you, say, as long as we pocket them insecure, things won't be peaceful anymore. Me, I tell you, right now the problems of the poor. Boys, and me, I tell you, it's not knocking on the rich man door. God know. As long as we pocket them insecure, right now the problems of the poor. It's not knocking on the rich man door. As long as we pocket them insecure, right now the problems of the poor.
Marcus Ouja plays awesome music. You know.
Ebony, another original Outer Shuga.
Took me from my roots. Tried to destroy my stem. They tried to cut down my branches.
Remember, she comes to you in about 10 minutes.
But my strength increased. The more that they multiply, the trunk and the roots will firm to the ground. I am ebony. Ebony is strong. Ebony survives. Ebony is free. I am ebony. Ebony is strong. Ebony survives. Ebony is free, free. From Kenya, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Uganda, to the greater and the lesser Antilles. They took us from the motherland in shackles and chains to be slaves in the Caribbean. Whoa, yeah. We've been made now for a night. Rejoicing comes in the morning. Soon we'll be
Wanna big up Sophie, HT, Boss Lady, DJ Paradise in the house. Big up yourself, Sophie, the voice of Shuga, Ebony.
survives. Ebony is free. I am ebony. Ebony is strong.
Yes, sir, she comes to you at the top of the hour.
Ebony
2009, a Rising Star winner out of Jamaica. She'll tell you more. Track from the album Journey. Donovan Jermaine, production out of Penthouse.
I am ebony. Ebony is strong.
Yes, Sophie, that's a nice surprise.
Ebony is free. I am ebony. Ebony is strong.
The voice of Shuga.
Survives. Ebony is free, free. Took me from my roots. Tried to destroy my stem. They tried to cut down my branches. Said them want to see my life end. But my strength increased. The more that they multiply, the trunk and the roots will firm to the ground. I am ebony. Ebony is strong. Ebony survives. Ebony is free. I am ebony. Ebony is strong. Ebony survives. Ebony is free. I am ebony. Ebony is strong. Ebony survives. Ebony is free. I am ebony. Ebony is strong. Ebony survives. Ebony is free. I am ebony. Ebony is strong. Ebony survives. Ebony is free. I am ebony.
Yes, sir.
Ebony is strong.
She will be here in about 6 minutes.
Survives. Ebony is free. I am ebony. I am ebony.
Your favorite music on your favorite station, jamx.com.
You're tuned into the Weekend X Factor with DJ Marcus Ouja.
May I go and hold it? Them think it's easy. Give me a rhythm, make me chat in a man. Cause me have couple things we address in a man.
Sugar again.
Here cause me right, me no
Come on, she's soon there.
Mama said by the sweat of your brow you shall eat in a man. So me travel from St. James straight to Kingston. Independent of me have ambition. Cause me know some future bright in a man. When When Rising Star 2009. Every day since then, me dep on the grind. Donovan tell me to wait for my time. But me a big woman and me have me kids by my mind. School I figure, school fee I fi find. White squall can't bite my youth at lunchtime. Real survivor, now turn up in a line. Not chop 10 and sit down like me a waste time. Me put my muscle in, want elevate cause me tired of the struggling. Positivity get kicked out of the juggling. Before me turn freak I rather try out some muscling. Hey, but you call the driver. Such a story, they can't change my destiny. If I fail, if I succeed, I won't lose my dignity. In this sojourner story,
what's up, bad tune?
To be me, you're trying unsuccessfully. I won't lose my dignity. Pick up my foundation, people. You sure love, so I'm keeping it real. Good Samaritan, them walking me,
Greetings, this is Anthony Maria in tune to Marcus Food.
From the top again, Shuga, My Journey.
Go and roll it. Them think it's easy. Give me a rhythm, make me chat in a man. Cause me have couple things for address in a man. Right now me no care cause me right me no wrong.
Yes sir, she's coming to the studio right after this one.
Sweat on your brow you shall eat in a man. So me travel from St. James straight to Kingston. Independent and me
out of Penthouse, big up yourself Donovan Jeremy.
Right in a man, when Rising Star 2009. Every day since then, me dep on the grind. Donovan tell me to wait for my time. But me a big woman and me have me kids by my mind. School I figure, school fee I fi find. White squall can't bite my youth at lunchtime. Real survivor, now turn up in a line. Not chop 10 and sit down like me a waste time. Me put my muscle in, want elevate cause me tired of the struggling. Positivity get kicked out of the juggling. Before me turn freak I rather try out some muscling. Hey, but you call the driver. Such a story, they can't change my destiny. If I fail, if I succeed, I won't lose my dignity. In this sojourner story, I'm so inspired to be me. You're trying unsuccessfully, I won't lose my dignity. Pick up my foundation, people. You sure love, so I'm keeping it real too. Good Samaritan, them will give me shelter. Me grateful cause me never have a over. Hey Tanya Stevens, you give me my first flight. Revolution tour, open my eyesight. The fancy, the glory, them highlight the bright light. Them never see when we stress out under frostlight. Marcia Griffiths, Queen, me emulate you. And Donovan Jermaine, you know me rate you. No for them I wonder if me really never date you. Chat all kind of things, but you never pass your place up. Alright, my name Shuga, me not start no fuss. Not chase no clout and me no cuss. But nowadays you have to do the wrong thing, them for bust. And if you really want trend, you can't stay conscious. You have to follow the agenda, lose your focus. Fall in line and you will get a plus. Not me. In this sojourner story, they can't change my destiny. If I fail, if I succeed, I won't lose my dignity. In this sojourner story, I'm so inspired to be me. You're trying unsuccessfully, I won't lose my dignity. Me see them like Kangle, me see them dash water. One them on top, so them sell out the father. Prior too slow, so them done with the pasta. From money I make some, no care them will last for. They say friends turn enemy on the journey. Homeless and a catch, but them still a envy. Them a try keep me close, just fi conquer me. Me cut off heavy weight, them a bad company. In this sojourner story, they can't change my destiny. If I fail, if I succeed, I won't lose my dignity. In this sojourner story, I'm so inspired to be me. You're trying unsuccessfully, cause I won't lose my dignity. In this sojourner story, they can't change my destiny. If I fail, if I succeed, I won't lose my dignity. In this sojourner
Yes, so this is an awesome song, My Journey. Yeah man, Shuga is in the house, just wait until you hear that lovely voice. She'll tell you everything about her journey and what's happening in the world of Shuga. This is Marcus Ouja on the Weekend X Factor Jamaica the Music Experience. Yeah man, awesome song. Shuga Yeah, man. What a name. Where did you get that name? Before I go there, Sugar, I want to welcome you to the home of just awesome music. This is Marcus Ouja.
Greetings, greetings. Thank you so much for having me. Blessings to all of the listeners right now.
Yeah, man, we're going to get right into it. Before I carry on, I want you to know some origins of this awesome singer. She is from the city of Montego Bay. Big up, Bossman Junior Taylor. You're a Mobe man as well. Out of a Bogue in Montego Bay. Born and christened Mitzi Campbell. Yeah, man, she's now known as Sugar, and you heard her voice. She's been singing from she was a little girl growing up. Another product of the Herbert Morrison Technical. Remember, we had Nature Ellis here last year. He's a product of Herbert Morrison as well. Sugar, I want to know
Never got
more
to know
about
about Herbert Martin.
your earlier journey into music. Let the listeners know.
Well, I actually started singing just like the bio said. From I was a little girl, mommy is a church woman and daddy is a sound man. And dad owns a sound system and so he would be playing loads of, you know, different type of songs. Barry Salmon, Gregory Isaac, you name them. And so I grew up on foundation music, just listening to the songs being played in the yard around us as children. And even though I could have put a foot around the sound system at the time because of my mother's religious beliefs, I would always be singing. I would be singing in church. And it's that thing because mommy would wake us up like 5 o'clock every morning to the devotions before we would go out to school. So we were always singing, even when we didn't want to. And so my journey in music, I would say, started from home, just singing with my brothers and sisters. Until, while I was at school, they had different talent competitions between different schools, JCDC festival, and so my school would enter, and I was a part of the school choir, and so I started competing, from that age until I was out of high school. When I graduated from high school, I heard about a place on the hip strip in Montego Bay, that they have live music there on the weekends. And so I started
Just
I
just
started
after
started
graduating. Okay. Yes.
just after graduating. Yeah, man, because I was always around musicians, always around musicians. The opportunities would always present themselves. I mean, it's a thing because while I was in high school, I remember when I my first year in high school when I was asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" When I introduced myself, I told them I want to be a singer, not knowing that, that little step would lead to greater things, in that same direction. And
Yes.
so I would follow through. I became a member of the school choir. Then I started competing against different schools, and it was all steps towards becoming, what I wanted to do. And trust me, see, I entered a talent competition in 2009. I was also a background singer for Tanya Stevens, toured with her Europe, Africa, Caribbean, all over the place, just experiencing different cultures and, experimenting with music and seeing how great the great effect the music has on people. It's a beautiful thing, and I decided that listen, I want this. I want to do music. I really want to do it You know, when them say one good thing about music, when it hits, you feel no
You
pain.
feel no pain, and
Just
look where you are. Look where you are. So you said you grew up in the church. Your dad was a sound system owner. Big up,
yes,
daddy. She was listening. She couldn't come to the dance, but she was listening. And
yeah,
you
man.
entered a competition, and the place on the hip strip where you performed. What's the name of that place? Let the listeners know.
Coral Cliff. Coral
Coral.
Cliff is actually a casino on
Yes.
the hip street.
Yeah, man. We
Yeah.
know Coral
So
Cliff
I
just
used to
across from
perform there.
Margaritaville.
Right, that's all.
Yes, and you entered the 2009. Tell us about the Digital Rising Stars, because Rising Star has produced a Romaine Virgo, Christopher Martin, and it has produced a Shuga. Tell me your experience in the Rising Star in 2009.
Yeah, what that competition did was it really put me in front of Jamaica and the diaspora and said, hey, take a listen, take a look at this girl. It was a step forward in the right direction. You know, everybody's journey is not the same, because I would say Romaine's journey has been different from mine. You know, Chris' journey has been different from mine as well. But it was a step in the right direction, because this is what I want to do, and I'm heading in the direction to do so.
Yes.
Trust me, it has been a tough journey, because after winning the competition, you know, when you really you're not familiar with something. I know music, but I know singing, but I don't really know the business, the music business, and that was my situation. And so I was just there hopping around and hoping that some good fortune or something would happen out of entering that competition.
Well,
And it didn't happen sooner, but I mean,
yes.
I'm still on the journey and I'm still grateful.
Yes, I see that. And I played some tracks from Journey. I want to ask you about a few of them. But before I get into asking you about a couple of these tracks, tell us about your venture with, or your association with, the one and only Donovan Germain out of Penthouse. You've been there for how long now?
Wow, long. I've been there for a long time now, a couple of years. I mean, I met Donovan Germain through Tanya Stevens, who I remember one day I was at Mixing Lab Studio and Lukey D was recording on the OMG rhythm. And I heard the rhythm from outside and I went in the studio and I asked about the rhythm and somebody told me it was from Pentos, Donovan Germain. And I said, the rhythm is sweet and pretty, so
I'm going to
how me I
tell
gonna
you.
get on a rhythm like this? How am I gonna get on a rhythm like this? And so when because I was told it was German's rhythm, I reached out to Tanya Stevens immediately because I figured said she must know him.
Mhm.
And she made the connection. And that was my introduction to Penthouse and Donovan Germain. And since then, after I recorded the first song, he gave me another rhythm. And I said, write something for that and come back. And I wrote for it and I went back and I kept getting more and more rhythms. And it encouraging, and he really has been playing a great role in shaping my career, shaping and grooming what I do. Trust me, because if you were to hear some of the songs, the earlier songs, some of the songs that I've done before, songs that we couldn't even put out, then you would understand why I say he has shaped and groomed my career.
Yes, I
Yes,
see.
and I
I
have to
see
pick
the
up Donovan
product.
Germain because he's a great man.
Yeah, man. The boss man of Jamix, his name is Junior Taylor. He's a Mobe man. He said, "Greetings and respect, Sugar," coming out to JT.
All
And
right, Mr. Taylor, blessings.
yeah, so I love the song. Dear Mr. Government. What inspired you to write such a powerful song? I played it before, and it's gonna be repeat on the Ouja playlist going forward. I'm a DJ that love to play message music, and this one is so good. Tell me about Dear Mr. Government, Sugar.
This song was inspired by a conversation I was having with a very deep sister. I think it was after the pandemic or during the pandemic, and a lot was going on. She's from the ghetto like myself, and we were having a very, very deep conversation. And during that conversation, it was her words where she said, right now, poor people problem are going to start knock on rich people door because, and she went on. And I felt every word she said because we come from the same place. And sometimes, you see, it takes perspective to really understand why. Because sometimes we ask a lot of why, why somebody would think like that? Why would somebody do something like that? Why, you know? But when you can take on a different perspective, then you can see the story from a different angle. And so, this song represents the voice of the people. It have nothing to do with politics or this side of the fence or that side of the fence, because whatever it is, people always face tribulation, you know. So this song represents the voice of the people, and I believe I owed it to the people because Rising Star is a competition where the people them choose you. So since them choose me, I have to talk for them,
Yeah,
and I
man.
did just that on this track.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Yeah, man.
Bossman Jr. say, remember working with Ryan Bailey. Big up Ryan Bailey everywhere you're there, Just
Yeah,
to
man, you have
ask
to
you.
big up Ryan.
And I want to big up Bridget Anderson as well for setting up the link. Big up yourself, my sister,
Love to Bridget.
Bridget. And yes, so we're in 2024. You're in Florida right now, and your journey has begun. You're on your journey. Tell us, tell the Jamix listeners, tell the listening world what they can hear from Shuga coming up for the rest of the year. What plans you have for touring, what you have for performing, either it's in Jamaica or the USA or in Canada. Let us know. We want to make sure you're on the map and you've been seen and heard in a real way. Tell us
Well,
what's happening.
right now I'm in Florida. I'll be performing on Marcia Griffiths and Friends Mother's Day show this Sunday. Yeah, and I'm definitely looking forward to that event because I've been emulating Marcia Griffiths since I was a little girl listening to her on my father's sound system. And now to be on a show with her, just me, my glad bag boss, properly boss.
Yes.
And trust me, I trust God and I believe that there are so many more things in the pipeline, in the making, because I am blessed and I'm speaking everything into existence right now, like I did when I introduced myself in class and said, hey, when I grow up, I want to become a singer. So this year, a whole heap of things are going to happen. Of course, my very first album is in the final stages. Um, the Girl from Montego Bay is the title of this album. So make sure you stay tuned and look out for it because it's definitely gonna be
Yeah, man. Yeah,
something.
man. We're gonna bust it. We're gonna bust it on Jamix. And big up Marcia Griffiths. I know 60 years in the business and the meet and greet. Right after I wrap you up, I'm gonna play some Marcia Griffiths. And I know you're at a function. In
Right.
light of
I
that
just stepped
60 years,
outside.
yeah, man, me know, man. Me have Master
Yeah.
Music lineup. Big up Master Graphics from all of us at Jamix. Yeah, man, we play our
Yeah,
music.
man.
We love playing our music. And
Blessings and love. And
we-
of course, my one forward come over Canada one at a time, come meet and greet for real and all natural vibe with the
Yeah,
people.
yes, man. You know, we're gonna try to set that up. You know, Bridget, I gonna highly dread and all them promoters. They're in the house, a lot of other artists around, and you know what? They'll be listening to this interview, and they know that Shuga is coming up to make the place nice. And Shuga, it's my pleasure to have you on Jamix this evening on the behalf of the staff and the management crew of Jamix. It's a pleasure to have a young upcoming artist, artist that sings and write about music that is best for the young people. As a young lady, I'm so proud. I respect you a lot in what you have to offer to the music and the voice of the people with your talent.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. In closing, you have anybody to big up?
You know, I want to big up everybody. I mean, I really, of course, I have to single out my team. You know, thank you so much because trust me, the battle has been hot, rough, but my team stick it out with me, man, and did it with me same way. I make me feel even when nothing now go on to feel like something that happened, something about to happen, you know? And so I'm grateful because you guys are real music lovers. Tiger, Executioner, Donovan, Jermaine, big up on yourselves, big up to my family, you know, for supporting me, you know, being there for my children when I'm not able to be there. I'm just 100% grateful. You know, I have to big up God, of course, because He's the giver of life. And we have breath in our body, so we have to always give thanks to the Almighty.
I'm telling
Thank you so much, Marcus, for this interview. And big up to the team who set up this interview, this link, and made this connection so the people over there in Canada can, you know, get a proper introduction to Shuga. You know, blessings and honor. Thank you so much. One love.
Yes, you're now called a Jamit, and I'm going to play your next song. Nice to have you, Shuga. Walk good until we meet again.
Respect. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Yes, that was Shuga, recording artist.
Now go and hold it.
Big artist out of Jamaica studio.
Give me a rhythm, make me chat in a man. Cause me have couple things for your
Journey.
trust in a man. Right now me no care cause me right, me no wrong. Only who feels it knows. Mama said by the sweat of your brow you shall eat in a man. So me travel from St. James straight to Kingston. Independent and me have ambition. Cause me know some my future bright in a man. When rising start 2009. Every day since then, me dip on the grind. Donovan tell me to wait for my time. But me a big woman and me have my kids for my mind. School a figure, school fee I fi find. White squall can't bite my youth at lunchtime. You survivor, now turn up in a line.